welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a library book haul. I love my library. I go every month for a book club, and I have a tendency of checking things out while I'm there and putting things on hold throughout the month, and this is the accumulation of checking things out from the library, and I love library book hauls. So let's get started. The first thing I have checked out is A Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. This is the sequel to A Princess in Theory. This follows her best friend as she goes to Scotland to become the apprentice to a swordsman, and he is like the secret son of a duke. And I really enjoyed the first book in the series. Next, I checked out Rafe by Rebecca Witherspoon. This is a buff male nanny story. With a weekend contemporary-a-thon coming up and this being super short, I definitely was like, this sounds perfect for me. Who doesn't want to read a buff male nanny story? Next, I have All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This is the first novella in the Murderbot series, and I checked this one out because I'm trying to get more into sci-fi, and this one is super short, so I feel like this might be a good forte into it. Next, I checked out Aisha at Last. I had seen this one floating around on Goodreads. However, this one is basically a Muslim Pride and Prejudice retelling, and I need to read that now. Next, I checked out The Troop by Nick Cutter. This is a survivalist story set in the Canadian wilderness, and it follows a Boy Scout troop, and I've heard this is super graphic and super gory, and apparently not everybody can handle it, and I'm very excited to try this one out. Next, I checked out Chaotic Good by Whitney Gardner. I recently read a middle grade graphic novel by Whitney Gardner called Fake Blood, and so I wanted to check out this one. It was on my Goodreads TBR to begin with, and this one is about a girl who pretends to be her twin brother in order to kind of get into the inner sanctum of this nerd central kind of area. And she ends up playing D&D there, and I'm very much so looking forward to seeing how nerdy culture is done there. Next, I checked out Dear Haiti, Love Elaine. This is about two sisters who are separated due to one of them being sent to Haiti after a situation happens at school, and it's written by a set of sisters, and I've heard that this is kind of like a love story about sisterhood, and I need to read that. And lastly, I have Beartown and Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. I checked these ones out because I have been meaning to read Beartown for quite some time, and it just was fate that both of these were there at the same time. It follows a small hockey town that, you know, it's kind of like a, is this town even going to survive? And a rape occurs there, and you know how the small town kind of reacts. So this is my slightly modest stack of library books this time. I still have some of the ones from last time. I did return some. I've tried some chapters in them and decided against them, or finished some of them, or still am planning on reading them. But what about you? What have you checked out from the library recently? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like what you saw here today, be sure to like and subscribe. I post videos normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day!